Hello, it is Tuesday, July 16th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Tuesday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving an early week themed crossword. Should be fairly approachable, and I'm going to be solving it at the normal pace. I'm not going to be speed solving this. And this normally solved crossword has been brought to us by Mitchell Turek, Henrik Koskinen, and as always, the indomitable Showmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the five of them. They're benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, which means they support this channel. They make it a sustainable part of my daily work. For that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to them and to everybody who's a patron of the channel at any level. If you'd like to join those folks, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors, like those five, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug, which I do need to remember to show on screen at some point again. In any case, thanks to all the patrons. Thanks as well if you've subscribed on YouTube, which is a big help. And there is that Daily Solve Discord chat server you can join. Nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. All right, let's get on to today's crossword, which, like yesterday, is a debut construction today by Kelly Richardson. So welcome, Kelly Richardson. It was edited, once again, by Joel Faliano. And we'll have a theme. Let's find out what it is. Let's start solving. Group of cards in hearts or bridge. Oh, is this grid taller than it is wide? It's 15 wide, and it's 16 tall. So it's slightly taller. We'll see if that relates to the theme. It looks like there might be sort of bowls or receptacles of some kind illustrated. And of course, it's symmetrical about a vertical axis. It's not radially or rotationally symmetrical. It's symmetrical if you sort of folded it vertically. And often that's the result of something thematic. And we'll have to find out. Anyway, what is a group of cards in hearts or bridge? I mean, the most obvious thing is hand, but that's clearly not what we're looking for there. A trick, maybe? Are these trick-taking? I just don't know enough about. I have actually learned to play bridge once with some friends, but it was years ago. I don't really remember. But a trick is certainly common to a number of card games. Colored like saddle shoes. I don't know the manner in which saddle shoes are colored. Los Angeles football player. The LA Rams, I'm pretty sure. So Ram, that would work with trick. Let's try it and see if it helps. Store selling Smedstorp sofas. That certainly sounds like an IKEA item. So I'm fairly confident that'll be right. Spreadsheet boxes are cells in a spreadsheet. Okay, so trick is looking good. New York basketball player, the New York Knicks, I recognize. So we've got two U.S. sports teams already in here. Rise and shine is to awaken. There we go. And colored like saddle shoes. Oh, is it two-tone? Are saddle shoes two-tone? Are they those black and white leather shoes, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, 1959 Marilyn Monroe film, or what can be said of the drink featured in today's puzzle? Well, this is Some Like It Hot. There we go. A great film by the great Billy Wilder. Maybe these are cups. Tea, maybe? What can be said of the drink featured in today's puzzle? Yeah, it might end up being tea. Let's see. Architectural nooks are alcoves. There we go. You might have an alcove in a building. And fish in a Japanese garden. Koi, certainly associated with ponds in Japanese gardens. Blue Blank, classic Irving Berlin tune. Blue Skies, I think, is a classic song. And it certainly fits the crosses. Martin of Only Murders in the Building. That is Steve Martin, the actor and comedian. I really enjoy that show, I have to admit. Springtime astrological sign. Aries, I guess. I don't know that. I don't ever remember the sort of order of the astrological signs, but I don't think there's anything else that would fit with IES, so I think it must be Aries. Oh, the ram, right? That's a funny coincidence. Or probably not a coincidence. Courage colloquially would be guts. If you've got guts, you've got courage. Incense residue would be ash. After having burned incense, you'd be left with ash. Legendary could be iconic. That's not long enough. Drawn out tales are sagas. And if one counts on someone, one trusts them. So legendary, storied. A storied character, a legendary character, or historical figure, maybe. Invariably would be as a rule or as always, or neither of those would fit. Like the losers of a water balloon fight would be wet. I mean, the winners might be wet as well, I suppose, but maybe not as wet. Invariably would be... I still can't see it. Yellow jacket, e.g., that's a wasp. That's a creature. And then London-based cosmetics giant. Oh, is it Avon? I didn't even know. Is Avon based here in London? I didn't know that, but it must be the answer. Invariably is as ever. That's as ever true. It's invariably true. Herr is to German as blank is to Spanish. So Herr in German would mean Mr. whatever, as would Signor in Spanish. So there we go. Plea that waives the right to a trial. No contest? Or is that... I think that's the plea. You're not necessarily pleading guilty in a trial context. You're just not contesting the charge in general terms. Tenet is a precept. So you could have a tenet of in the sense of kind of principle or instruction or something. Gun as an engine would be to rev the engine with the accelerator. Pig of children's cartoons would be Peppa Pig, certainly. And arboretum assortment. An arboretum would be full of trees, hence the root arbor for trees or woods. Didn't wake up in a timely manner would be overslept. So what are we doing with this theme here? I don't know yet still. Blank Fifth Avenue, Saks Fifth Avenue is a U.S. department store. And then variety number 1, popular in the South. Oh, here's the theme. So peach. Maybe is it peach tea or is it peach cider? Maybe it's cider, because you could have hot cider. Variety number 2, a major export of Sri Lanka. Oh, no. It has to be tea. Pico is a tea. Okay. So major metals manufacturer. Is it Alcor or Alcon? I think it's Alcon. No, it's not. Oh, it's Alcoa, because this will be Assam, I bet. Yes, it is. Variety number 3, named for a region in India, Assam. There we go. So there's a black tea. Okay, so we've got 3 kinds of teas in this cup here. So that was the case. So this one, I guess, is, I don't know, maybe it's a saucer, or maybe it's just unrelated pattern. Okay, shorten again as a dress would be to rehem the dress, to take it up. And then princess who helped Theseus escape the Minotaur. Why can I not remember this? Let's see, who is this? Princess who, I can't think, sorry about that. Oh, is it? No, never mind. Gratuity is a tip, maybe offered to waitstaff. Oh, is it Ariadne? Yeah, it's Ariadne. Oh, right, and she, is it that she sort of, yes, she let the, kind of laid the long string that he was able to use to escape, and then that's why she's associated with spiders. She was turned into a spider or whatever, and she weaves, or spins the thread. That's what's going on there. Okay, add as to a batter would be to stir something into the batter. Canyon's edge would be the rim of a canyon, and trifling, it's a trifling matter, a mere detail. Tucker out would be to tire someone out, and end of discussion would be that is it, or something. Let's just look at these crosses quickly. Pronoun frequently confused with its homophones. There. Yes, okay. So there is a possessive pronoun and often confused with there in the sense of THEY apostrophe RE, or there in the sense of that location, THERE. They're pronounced identically and often confused in spelling. Decorative pillowcase is a sham. End of discussion is that's it. I can't think of 4 letters that fit there. Purring pet would be a house cat, probably. Yeah. Factor in a restaurant review would be, not sure offhand. What about this? Weighty book, a tome is a big, heavy book. And a jumble is a mess. Central points are something. What about this again? End of discussion. That's time? That's that. Oh, that's that. End of discussion. Yeah, that works. So central points are hubs. Right, okay. Around which other things are arranged. Factor in a restaurant. Oh, ambiance. There we go. That's a factor in a restaurant review. And here's tea. So what someone might remark after drinking the blend at the heart of this puzzle. Right, okay, that would be a surprising blend. Peach, Pico, and Assam. It would be sort of black tea, but also have sort of floral notes, I guess. What might someone remark? I don't know. It's probably going to be a pun. I bet tea is going to also serve as a homophone for something else in a punny way, but I don't have an idea yet. Desert haven would be an oasis. More than sporadically would be often. Oh, and let's finish off this corner. United Shades of America channel. Is it CNN maybe? I don't know. But that is a U.S. cable network, so it seems likely. Formerly known as would be nay, so that's French for born. This is the feminine form. So someone's birth name could be listed after nay. King, topper, in the sense of playing cards, so an ace. Maybe in a trick would top a king. And then casual top is a T, as in a t-shirt. Babe, probably a term of endearment, so hun could be a U there, but I think I usually see this spelled H-O-N, short for honey. And then trail through the woods, a path, I guess. Not fooled by, if you're not fooled by someone, you're on to them. Oh, not my cup of tea? Okay, so I was wrong in my prediction that this was going to be some kind of a pun. It isn't. It's just someone saying it's not my cup of tea, which means, obviously, not for me, but in this case, it's also literally tea. It is a strange blend, isn't it? Peach, Pico, and Assam. Okay, take advantage of. To use someone or something would be to take advantage of it. Many Caribbean islands are Ks, probably? There might be a different answer to that. Let's check the crosses and see. Feudal farmer, a peasant might be a feudal farmer, a sort of tenant farmer. Working land owned by a larger landowner. And then shore could be, yeah, okay, so this is looking good. Gift set for a newborn. I don't know actually what that is. Canadian exclamations. Oh, A's. Yeah, A. Canadians are sort of stereotypically associated with kind of adding A to the end of sentences. So that must be the answer. And then Brooklyn of blank hills was mine. Ample hills. Layette. Okay, I don't think I know what that is. Gift set for a newborn. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it must be the answer because I'm pretty confident about all the other crosses. So Brooklyn of ample hills was mine. Walt Whitman. All right, there we go. Smart Society. Oh, Mensa. This is, I don't really know what Mensa actually does, but it's some kind of membership organization for people with a high IQ, I believe. And coconut producer would be a palm, as in a palm tree. Lowly chess piece is a pawn. And came down to earth a lit, so an aircraft or a bird or something, a lit, down to the ground, on the ground, or maybe even a branch or something. Shout from a forgetful actor. They might call for their line on set, on a film set maybe, or maybe in rehearsal of a play. And to estrange, someone would be to alienate them. So if you're estranged or alienated from, a family member or friend. Slowly whittled down would be winnowed, which we're slowly whittling down the remaining answers in this crossword. A furry foot is a paw, of course. Noshed is 8, from, I think, basically Yiddish terminology. And then visibly embarrassed perhaps is red. You might have flushed with red in embarrassment. And then finally, we have 3 for most disc golf holes. I don't even think I really know what this is. Is this using sort of frisbees for golf and getting them in holes? I'm not familiar with this sport, I don't think. But anyway, it must be par. I think 3 is a common par in regular golf as well. So there we go. That is the Tuesday crossword. There we have it. A nice early week, I think fairly gentle crossword with a nice simple theme that for the most part, all right, I guess you do need to sort of intuit that this is tea if you really want to solve these clues fully. Variety number 1, you need to know what it's a variety of, which did seem likely to me after Some Like It Hot, because tea is obviously, I think by default served hot, but you could also have iced tea, so it seemed like a drink that might go either way in that regard, and that was the case. So we have a reference to a great film, a classic film, also featuring Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis, I think. Anyway, great one if you've not seen it. And we've got Peach, Pico, and Assam teas, which blended, when blended, are not my cup of tea, according to the, I don't know, sort of narrator character of this puzzle. And there we go. That was that. That was the nice, fairly approachable Tuesday puzzle with a nice approachable theme. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you found this one in the comments or the Discord server. I'll be back tomorrow with a midweek, mid-difficulty Wednesday crossword, so do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Tuesday. Take care.